Hi, Dr. Saxena here, and let's discuss on what are the ways we can reduce toxins in the home. This segment is quite simple. I'll try to make it very bullet points. One thing should be in the home should be fragrance free. Fragrance free. When I call, it should be devoid of any fragrance. Even you take any air freshener, you take any detergents and all that, and a lot of things which are filled with fragrance now, which are some cheap chemicals, VOCs, causing much problems. You need to be sure that you are fragrance free. The number two thing which you would like to do is don't cook in plastics or don't store in plastics at least, and you need to see that these water bottles and all that, everything which you use in plastic has to be totally phased out. If you can afford, you can go for a bisphenol free plastic, or better go for the glass. That's the only thing you can always work it out. You need to look at something like the water filter for the bath. There are some tap water has got some chemicals and all that in that. Usually we are using this hard water, which is bore water. So you need that water filter to keep that chlorine away from the bath water. um, uh, this is one thing, it's a must. And you should always look at something like healthier cleaning products in the home. Healthier cleaning products, I'll give example. Vinegar is best for the molds. Don't keep all that chemicals of Lysol, phenol and all that. Try to look into the how cleaning products which are healthier cleaning products. You will start finding you'll get in lot of things and all. Try to keep your home clutter free. Once I spoke about this clutter free, and someone told a vastu specialist also will talk about clutter free. But I can always tell you, the more the clutter you have, it's not good, and it makes you it has you need a lot of clutter has to be cleared out. And other thing, what you can always, if you are having a carpet, I'll advise remove the carpet, or else you try to do some vacuum cleaning with the carpet. Don't clean the carpet manually. You will get into a lot of problems. If you are having some problems, I was talking to one of the renal patient, CKD patient, and he doesn't understand why he got a problem. So I told him, okay, you take a good quality air filter. I don't think he has taken it or not, but somewhere if you have got chronic diseases like renal CKD, or you have some neural problems and all that, it's a good idea to have a good quality air filter. You need to be careful with some stuffs like paints, where we are trying to tell that something like VOCs as volatile organic compounds are there in all paints. You need to be very careful that you take paints which are VOC free. Um, Other stuff are you try to keep humidity in the home less than 50%, and less than 50. The higher the humidity, the more the dust mites and molds and all that grow there. So you always see that your bedding should be aired out once at least, so that it retains humidity. Exposing a simple thing, 1 hour of sunlight to porous materials reduces dust mites by 80%. So you need to take the time out, try to work on that. And I'll just tell you about, I think I have been always talking about cast iron pans. I've been talking about some like ceramic coated cast iron pans and all that, or stainless steel coated ones. Try to use that particular thing instead of that that PFAO free, which is something like Teflon things, which you should never use it. Try to use something like whenever you are trying to in your bedroom, try to see that the light at night is always switched off. You can use a red light in the bedroom, which should be battery operated. Apart from that, there should not be any blue light and all that. And try to see that your exposure to TV, LEDs and all that loud and video games and all, it definitely impacts your so many things, particularly visual cortex and all that. And apart from that, that will not allow your pineal gland to work properly. That is one of the main reasons for the problems which are emanating now. And we believe that if your pineal gland is working normally, you are releasing good quantity of melatonin, then you don't require any big problems, and you will not land into any chronic problems. So you need to be careful about that. You need to be careful about. I've always you don't smoke in the home. Always, I know that people are not doing that. At the same time, you have to see that you allow the fresh air into the home regularly. I have seen people with closed doors and windows throughout the months, and it's not a good idea. Every day, you should at least open your bedroom windows or doors at least for a period of half an hour to 1 hour. See that the light comes in. Even if the light doesn't come in, that fresh air should come in. That will be a good thing. And what the other thing which I think I had always told you about that, and not don't try to look at good food choices, and sugar options are usually, I'll always tell patients to get something like honey or stevia instead of taking that white sugar and all that, and no other aspartame and all that. That is really something bad. And look at something like clean drinking water, number one. And whenever you are looking for good, try to see the ORAC values of the foods. The higher the ORAC value, the higher the antioxidant potential in that. And if possible, go for organic and non-GMO foods. And fermented foods are definitely yes. And it's a good thing to work out with your intestinal bacteria, your microbiome gets repaired. And always try to go for fresh vegetables and fruits instead of frozen foods. Not to go for that frozen foods. Try to limit the preservatives and dyes which are being used in this. If you are a non-vegetarian, try to see that the grass-fed meats without hormones or antibiotics should be used. It has to be grass-fed. The and the oil, what I suggest is the best is the ghee. Otherwise, you can always go for something like olive oil, or something like cold pressed oils. Cold pressed oils are again a big subject, and I want people to understand this refined oils and all that are strictly no. And try to use this particular stuffs. And you can always look for people start with me. You have to start from your toothpaste, what you are using. You should always use that. You should not you use a non-fluoride toothpaste. If the toothpaste has got xylitol, it is better. And it always try to sterilize the toothbrush with hydrogen peroxide and water, and try to use a good tongue scraper. And this is how we have to work on the dental hygiene. And if you are can do something like oil pulling, which I have told in my previous segments, it's a very good simple stuff, but it helps fabulously. And these are a few of the tips with which you can always fight out this toxicity. And I think this is the way you should reduce the toxins in the home, and see that it doesn't you doesn't get big problems with that. Thank you.